Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rhea Ripley! Look at my life, look at my life. What? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today, we'll be reviewing Mattel WWE Rhea Bloody Ripley, the woman who got me back into wrestling, the main reason in the past year and a half, I'd say, maybe two, got back in because of this woman right here. Been dying for an updated new figure of hers. I don't have any other Rheas, unfortunately. But yeah, they they did a really good job with her. I mean, I'm really happy about this. I'm gonna get all the Rheas going forward, but unfortunately, I gotta tell you, this is probably gonna be my last WWE video for a while. I'm gonna still collect them. I'll see what happens, but I'm waiting for some, and they're just so delayed. I have a bunch, like maybe a dozen or 2 dozen still on pre-order, but after that, that might be it. I don't really know how far I can really go. I'm not going to get multiples of characters except for like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I don't really have a newer Liv Morgan either. I don't even have one out. So that it's just unfortunate. I am really kind of collecting these, I guess you could say again. And the divas and the females I've been collecting for a while, for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but just ones that had the really good face scans was the ones I've been prioritizing, and then kind of fell out of it. You know, other things took priority, and I guess we'll show her off while I talk here. And yeah, so now I'm finally back, and oh man, they painted every stud. Oh, not every, well, yeah, no? Okay, not every stud. They missed some on the inside there, but on this side, I'm sorry. Yeah, a few missing on the back side, but I was just like admiring her boots and like, wait a minute, that's catching the light. Why is my hand so itchy? That's really good. There's silver down there too. And this is an elite. This is a $23, $24 figure. So I love how these companies lie, not Mattel, but other companies. The competitors of Mattel. Mattel's competitors like to lie and say, oh, painting is like so expensive. Paint apps are so expensive. What a lie. What a bald-faced lie. Look at those tattoos. She's got multiple colors in there. Silver, everything's almost... Her buckles are painted. Everything's painted on her. Dom. They gave her all the cake. They even gave her her bakery. Like, that's unbelievable. That's really nice. And I was saying they needed to start doing that with female figures. Like, just get they're not all one size fits all, and they change sizes for most of the guys. Like, come on. It's almost insulting, but wow, they did such a good job with her. Nose ring, hoop, I should say, lipstick. Wow, I am so impressed. You could read everything on her. That's that's insane. Was that a blemish there? I guess that's okay. Not really the end of the world. Wow. I mean, I'm in for all of these Ripleys, Rhea Ripley's Rhea's going forward. Rhea, doesn't really matter. Here we go. I've heard them say it both ways, honestly, so I guess it just depends on who's saying it. Rhea Ripley, nice belt, really nice. I mean, it's not her latest up-to-date belt. They definitely need to do one of those, but I guess accurate to the time. I missed her in this outfit, but this figure, I was like, oh yeah, I have to get it. Mommy right there. Wow. So good. Mommy. You know, be saying mommy. It's not mommy. Mommy, mommy. No, it's not that. That's kind of an inside joke. But anyways, yeah, they're it's mommy. Hey mommy. Like papi. Yeah. So let's get into our articulation. So the belt comes around her, and I think she looks a little better with it on, honestly. But yeah, really happy. All right, it's on, head's on a ball peg, and she gets like no up and down, none whatsoever. And that the minimalist that it can minimum. I don't know how less you can get. Head's even hard to turn. In that, it looks like she's got like tongue in cheek or giving the Godfather or something. That head's all right. Yeah, is that a mess up? Is that part of the sculpt? Huh, interesting. But tilt, 9 tilts, none, nada. All right, no butterflies, but that's because she's an elite, and I can't wait for her elite figure. I mean, her arm doesn't really go flush. I guess because her body's so bulky. No, you could see that can definitely afford to go in a little bit more. Nah, I can't get it. I don't want to break it either. A little bit better. But I mean, arm's all right. Arm's pretty good. She can do T pose for those who like that bicep cut, and her biceps look awesome. I think she's even, no, it's about accurate, I would say. Maybe a little bigger. I'm splitting hairs, but double jointed. Whoa, elbows gets inhuman range almost. I mean, that's really good. I mean, she can massage her old shoulder. She can, you know, hit herself in the face. That's really good. I'm really impressed with this. Jeez Louise, this is really nice. And I switched her hands out. That she comes with 2 fists and 2 open hands, and I don't have them here. But 2 fists and 2 open hands. And yeah, on a hinge. Oh, you know what? They're behind me, and I'm liable to knock this whole setup over trying to get them. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. They gave her the kind of elite ab crunch there, which I should say upper torso or chest crunch. I say they kept it pretty accurate there too, as far as anatomy is concerned. I mean, a tiny bit forward, a lot back, which is good. I wish it was a little bit more forward, maybe on her ultimate. Swivel waist, thighs, ball peg, no drop down, which is good. I don't count that as a negative. Thigh cut, which looks really good. Jeez, those look good. And then double jointed pinless knees. I wish they would have put some more paint in there. That's unfortunate. But at the same time, it does look like she's torn it. So, you know, give and a take. And boot swivel, very good. Toe hinge is excellent. How about up? Yeah, wow. Realistic. I like that a lot. Any toe hinge? No toe hinge. All right. No, not bad. Wow, I'm really, yeah, I like this a lot. All right, let me see if we can get her belt on her, if it's easy, if it's difficult. All right. Yes, finally got her in from ringside. Yeah, they were worrying me. It's like, I don't know about ringside. I'm indifferent with them now because I don't appreciate that I mean, I know a lot of places send send figures to their, like, you know, if you want to call them influencers, people like me, YouTubers or whatever like that. And that's not my gripe. My gripe is they sent it to them like 2 months before I got these, the rest of us got these in, and it's just like, that's a little extreme. Like a week or like before the pre-order or something like that, or like a prototype, I'm fine with. Like, I'd like to see what we're getting ahead of time. That's why I do this. But let me get into some comparisons here. Move the fire. And CM Punk from AEW Jazzwares, or yeah. So, you know, but it was like 2 months, and then it's like just waiting, and then I see her at Walmart and Target, and my friends are like, "Hey, do you need Rhea?" I'm like, "I do, but I have her on pre-order. I'm waiting for Ringside to come through." So that was annoying, but she's here finally. Thank you, Ringside. Goodness. Let's get Sandman. Let's bring in Shawn Michaels. WWE, well, ECW, but Mattel, Elite. Let's get in Pretty Deadly. Because the Mattel just put all the budget into Pretty Deadly. These figures came out ridiculously good for Elite. And this is all the same wave, pretty much. Yeah, and it's crazy that they're getting so much better for the price. I like that. I'm not complaining about that. Let's get in a couple more bigger, so you could see Diesel or Kevin Nash, wherever. Leave me alone. He's Diesel. It's off screen because I had to finagle the camera to fit Rhea, who's a little bit on the small side compared to the guys. I feel like she should be, her forehead should be up to Razor's chin, not the top of her head. So she's about, if you want to use the bricks back there, she's about a brick layer too short. So that is about, I'd say, a couple centimeters too short. So you can see 7 centimeters really makes a difference there. I mean, that's not a whole inch, but let's bring in a couple females real fast. Let's bring in Shotzi. Another Elite is just exceptional with the paint job, and she's even older. You know, I don't... I mean, if companies just want to... If Mattel's competitors or whatever just want to overcharge, even Mattel can overcharge on some things. But if their competitors want to overcharge, like, just don't say anything. Why lie to us? Because this Mattel is just embarrassing other companies with the amount of paint and articulation they don't have to sacrifice. In fact, they have, you can argue, equal to any other. I mean, not necessarily with the basic, or main event, but that's a lot of paint on there too. I mean, and you could take her jacket off for, you know, $12 figure, and she comes with like an accessory and she's like scales, and the heads are swappable. I mean, the heads are Elite or Ultimate level. So it's really, and the accessories. So it's really just, you know, even these parts too. So it's really, I think, not the boots, but yeah, so you can't really go wrong. I mean, these are, even if you don't really like wrestling, not into wrestling, don't know who these people are, they make pretty good just figures for your figure world, background characters or whatever. I mean, they're, as you can see, I mean, if you're not watching wrestling, I suggest you, now's the time to get back into it. A lot of them are coming back and retiring, like The Rock, John Cena, even Undertaker came back for WrestleMania. I mean, come on, that's insane. But if you want to see, well, I guess this will be the last wrestling video for a while, maybe a couple months, but we'll see what happens. And definitely next year there'll be a lot more. I'll do a little bit more and we'll see what happens. And then after that, who knows? But if you want to see not only more wrestling, but other things, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, wherever that may be, somewhere down here or over here or something. Or maybe they moved it up there. I don't know. YouTube likes to move stuff around. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time.